got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
All giggity, and we're back. This is the Keep It Beat podcast, where we take the news situations and everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. So we're talking about Kamala Harris's promise, keyword promise, for 25,000 funky dollars towards a down payment on a house. And I'm saying it might as well be $25 because you ain't gonna see none of it, and that money's gonna go to some white firm and be like you never had it. But I'm trying to figure out what house is somebody gonna get for $25,000 down. Take it away for me. I need to know.
Presidential candidate Kamala Harris is promising to provide first-time homebuyers with $25,000 to cover the down payment. Her promise is proving popular. Hold on. So if you're El Negro and you already done bought a crib, you ain't getting none of this. This is specifically aimed at young voters. This is trying to reel in naive Negro voters. That's what this is right here. It continues. 80% of Democrats and even 20% of Republicans favor it. The Wall Street Journal reported Friday, but the devil is in the details, and the media are not asking any questions. The biggest question is whether Harris as president would help all first-time home buyers, regardless of their race, or target the help to achieve racial equity as her past actions suggest. Boy, they be writing some raggedy articles, y'all.
But my question is this: the $25,000 is supposed to do that, though?
Right.
Carry on. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure. Go ahead.
Harris has a long track record promising $25,000 in down payment help, but her goal was never to help all first-time home buyers. Huh? If it's always been a promise, who's it helping? It ain't helping no one. If it's always just a promise, it don't matter if it's to all of them, just black people, Asian people. It's always just a promise, especially to black people, because this is what you called it, reparations, didn't you? I could have swore that's what the title said, reparations.
Teacher, I got my hand raised up. I got my hand raised.
You there, young man, young FBA man.
How is it reparations if all the black people don't get that?
Boom. Only first-time home buyers.
But that's reparations, though. Okay.
Right. Remember, that was what was in the title. Remember that. It continues. Harris, in 2019, as a U.S. Senator, Harris insisted the goal was to close the homeownership gap between black and white families. She said then, we must right the wrong, and after generations of discrimination, and give black families a real shot at home ownership. That's what the 25,000 is? That what that is? 25,000?
Where? If you live in Kansas, you got to live in. You must live in Kansas.
Man, we got folk tapping in, boy. They over there. What's going on, Nightfall? Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting that like, and make sure you drop a comment like these two individuals did. I'm putting them up on the screen so y'all can check them out. You understand? But what's 25,000 gonna do when the house median average house is $400,000? Did you know that? Did you know that? $25,000, funk it out. You need another $75,000. You
Straight
need
up.
20% down.
And
That's
you need
80,000.
and the escrow, some in the escrow and all that.
Your down payment just for them to hold the crib. Just that's not even a down payment. That's just especially if you're building a crib. You gotta give them some bread, some like earnest bread. You feel
And
me? So if you
and don't you
renege on
gotta
a
be
deal, they keep that.
and don't it gotta be like less than 39% of your income on the debt to loan to debt ratio side of the game?
Something like that. You gotta, and you're gonna have to have a high credit score. Unlike the male mafia, they letting you get done with school debt in a 600. As long as you can get a gift of such and such amount of dollars from mommy and daddy, and that's how they getting in these cribs.
Oh yeah, they already exposed Navy Federal for doing it.
Boom. It continues. Her $25,000 down payment promise was limited to first generation home buyers. Golly. Not it's getting tight. Hold on. First time home buyers, first generation home, first generation. What that sound like to you?
My children get one and I don't.
Or first time tethers, first
Anchor babies.
generation,
Yeah, anchor babies.
huh?
You right about that though. That's tether talk right there.
Be one to y'all brothers and individuals tapping in. I see y'all tapping in. Um, it continues. Why stop to help buyers whose parents never owned a home to ensure that most of the help goes to minority home buyers. Only 44% of black families own their homes compared with 73% of white families. Black buyers are nearly twice as likely to qualify for help as white buyers if the help is limited to first generation home buyers. I call BS.
Smelling all type of fish sticks.
All type of fish sticks. No. For you're talking about what qualify for what? The first time home buyers, the any of the HUD, who you think's getting that? What's them? The FDA, FGA, GGC, in the place to be. Who you think's getting all them loans? FHA,
Fannie Mac, Fannie
huh?
Mae.
With school, hold on, with medical debt. Who got medical debt? One minute you say we ain't going to the doctors, we don't go to the doctors, we don't go to the hospitals. So if we don't do that, who got all the medical debt then?
Good question.
If we getting all the money given to us to go to school and we get all the scholarships, then who got all the education debt then? We it's getting given to us. Let y'all tell the story. So if it's getting given to us, why do we don't have debt then? Right? Right? So that means y'all got all the debt. So how you getting all these houses with all this debt?
Good question. Very good question.
He carries on. Harris insists her values have not changed when it comes to housing. That is true. For the first 3.5 years, Harris has pushed racial equity as a government-wide goal. In March, President Joe Biden boasted support for legislation to provide $25,000 in down payment assistance to first-generation homebuyers whose families haven't benefited from the generational wealth building associated with home ownership. Who do y'all keep talking about? They trying to trick y'all into thinking they talking about black people.
If they don't say your name, they ain't talking about you.
They specifically are not talking about y'all. Watch for all this trick bag language. He boasted about it. Racial equity. That don't mean black. That is not black.
If they
Black
don't say your
people,
name, they ain't talking about you.
just like Kamala. It continues. Even the democratic National Committee platform approved August 19th limits the $25,000 down payment help to buyers from families where no one has ever before owned a home. See, they trying to make it seem like it's something special for y'all. They keep trying to make the language sound like, see, she is doing something for y'all black people. You see people up in arms about it. You see they in arms about it. You
Up
see
in
she's
arms.
trying to do it just for you, first generation. That mean you black people. Racial equity, that mean you black people.
Up in arms.
Families that never owned a home, that mean you black people.
Up in arms now.
It's all bluff, fam. What you say? A Nightfall in there tapping in. Chase Manhattan, Bank of America. Come on now. They all in on the shenanigans and the redlining. But all the program for us. Yeah, we get all the program. Boy, that's how Mayo supremacy does. Neanderthal supremacy always gonna take both sides. See them, whatever the wind blow, that's the way they gonna go. Oh, what? You didn't see that over there, black people? Oh, what about over here? You didn't see that over here, black people? Always trying to have you tipping and turning which way, try to have you off your square. That's why if we just stay on code, all that, I'm voting for Trump. No, I'm going to vote for Kamala. I'm going to vote for Trump just so Kamala can't get in there. I'm going to vote for Kamala just so Trump can't get in there. So they got y'all arguing with each other, you big dummies.
You dummies.
It's one bird, two wings, same. Republicans, Democrats. See, they the same. They all form together like Voltron, super sane against you, black people. That's what they do. That's what they do. So we're supposed to be on the couch. It's D's Nuts 2024. That's being all cold, black people. Where the people done died. They died for me to go cash my votes now. But you got to vote blue no matter who now. That's who gave you your rights. Okay, he's also gay, right? So now are you going to go be gay because Abe Lincoln was gay? And don't forget, he didn't give you nothing. He didn't give you nothing. He didn't get, just how they're giving you nothing with this bill right here, same nothing. What's going on, fam? B1 tapping in from Dallas, fam. What's going on with you, fam? B1 to you too, brother. Appreciate you coming in, wiping your feet. Appreciate that. It carries on. There's more. There is more. Now Harris, the Democratic presidential candidate, appears to be having an expedient change of heart known as a flip-flop to broaden her housing policies appeal, but she's not abandoning her racial equity goals entirely. For who? See, they want you to think that that means black. That doesn't mean black.
I know black.
It means I know black.
I know black.
That's what that means. That's exactly what that means. And flip-flop, we don't care which way she flip-flop, atomic drop. We're not tripping. We're couch. That's being on code. Couch. Couch. What we doing, y'all? What who you voting for? We on the couch. When people died for you to vote, you know what they also did at the same time? They died so you can choose not to vote too. Right. Did you know that?
But you know what? I got a solution for all of them. I gotta vote type people. Okay, if you gotta get up and you gotta go to the polls and you gotta cast a vote because you just got to do it because you just have to. Write yourself in there. Put your own name down there. Vote for Malcolm X. Vote for Black empowerment.
Vote for reparations.
Vote for reparations. But you know what you bet not do? You bet not give your vote to them same people who just purposely fumbled your reparations bag in California. You bet not.
Exactly.
You bet not do that because they all tied together. The CBC, the California Legislative Black Caucus, one and the same. And we're gonna make it all our mission to go through and expose everybody's paperwork. But they're all in the same group, fam. And then y'all hear you go, "Oh, we vote blue no matter who." That's how these dudes keep slipping through the cracks. Cause you're like, "Oh, he black. I might as well vote for him. He fighting for my interests." No, he not. They in the back room doing the deals. So when it comes time for you to get what you're supposed to get, somehow it's fumbled. We can't take it up in front of the desk. We can't do this, do that. Meanwhile, you got immigrants getting EBT and cash benefits more than your paycheck was for the whole month. Think about that.
That's that first generation that she looking out for. That she tells you, just telling you right to your face.
All I'm saying is they're getting benefits more than your whole paycheck is, fam. All at once, too. They
All at once.
they walking out the aid office with a platinum EBT card, fam. Charging it all to you, which is the crazy part.
With scooters.
They getting wheels and everything. Of course they are.
Yeah, all of them got scooters. That's just the first little joint. And then they just bang that. That already done put them in the game with the other cash and prizes and EBT
That's
that they
another
done already had in the place to be.
Nightfall Drop brought off a very good point. We gotta really pounce on even entertainers, everybody with this black and brown. I'm like, they're so detached from what's going on. Like that's how you know they not really in tune with the grassroots. Cause we left that. How long it's been since we left that alone?
It's
How
been
long
years.
how long it's been since we's like cut the black and brown out?
Right.
That's been some years now.
Right.
That was even before the delineation. That was the first, matter of fact, that was the first initial delineation. Was the separating the black and the brown. I've been saying that for before I had a podcast. I was like, man, why is it that black people is the only ones that say black and brown, and you don't never hear no Mexican person say brown and black?
Ever. Never, ever.
Nobody ever asks how these. Let me see what he say. Nobody ever asks how these immigrants come to America with the quarter, but they can open a brick and mortar business. Listen, fam.
With no credit.
This is the thing, fam. Ain't nobody coming to save us, and we ain't got no friends. And people wonder why we speak in terms of economical black empowerment, is because this is what we've been telling y'all about this whole time. Like, you notice ain't nobody that used to talk bad about the stuff that we say. Ain't nobody real enough to be like, you know what, fam, you was right, fam. Y'all was right, man. Like, but they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that until it get real tight. See, it ain't enough sacrifice for Negroes. I'm really amazed how people like really don't see the broader picture about what's going on, like how fake Kamala is, and like her pandering. Like, niggas ain't even caught on the pandering yet.
Right.
Like, it's still people that think Megan Thee Stallion was cool. That's terrible.
Terrible. That's them first generation she talking about. Them is them first generation she talking about.
And you know what? When I say that, though, I don't really think in terms of our people. I think this is really, really showing who's actually FBA and who's not. Because it seemed like 9 times out of 10, people who is on that BS wave is usually tethers. Usually.
Right.
Now we got our sexy red contingent. You know what I'm saying? Like our little Uzi Vert contingent. Our little Yachty contingent. The people that I just want to turn up. I ain't thinking about that political stuff. I'm just turning up. That's what I'm doing. It's lit. It's lit. I'm turning up.
Fam said, "Get your booty to the polls.
Yeah, man. Like
Vote or die."
that part will make you sad though. It's like there wasn't enough of an outroar to that. Like I said in the other clip, like the greens in the tub thing. Like that should have made all of black society turn away.
Gasp.
Yeah, turn away fast. And I'm talking about
I mean,
in, in unison, the coons, everybody. Like,
a collective.
yeah, like what is it gonna take for the collective mindset? Or is the distraction so deeply entrenched, right? Does white supremacy have us by the balls in terms of economics to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Because what? Okay, we ain't talking in terms of shedding blood and actually doing the revolutionary thing. So then what's next? It's the economic thing. Well, back in the day, they did boycotts and stuff like that. Like, what is it gonna be? And us in the B1 space, right? We feel like we see enough of it on a day-to-day basis, just with the things that we witness and pay attention to. Like it's already there. It's already up the way we see it. But it's like other people like, hey, ain't nothing wrong, man. I got to watch that episode of Power tonight now. You know they coming out with a new GTA 6 now.
Real talk.
Did you see Bronny James?
Love hip hop last night. Now that was boy.
Uh-oh. Israel rules WS. You know we in there now. We got some Reddit or some 4chan trolls. What does that mean? What is Israel rules WS mean? And what side are you coming on? Just elaborate because we don't know who you are and what you're talking about. But if you family, clarify because usually when people get to talking that Israeli stuff, that's agent stuff. Well, y'all talking about white supremacy, but what y'all ain't talking about the Jews for? Trying to get you to crash out and lose your little whoops. You know what I'm saying? Going against, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's the they be doing that to Tariq all the time. Boy, it ain't a space that go by. Yeah, you be talking about white supremacy, but you don't say nothing about the Jews, though. The Jews is the biggest enemy of the black community. But what I like what he says when he shuts them up though, he be like, "Why are y'all coming over here to us to whine about it?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they doing that to you. What saying something to us? Equal victims of white supremacy gonna do? Like we're victims of it. What are we gonna do? We don't run nothing. It says this is not the chat for the Israel talk. This B1 over here. We're focused on black issues and empowerment, sweetie.
Well, Strong J. Wait. Hey, fam. Very knowledgeable fam.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing here. But yeah, man. The state of our people, man, and this election is unintentionally drawing the line in the sand between people with very short fuse memories and people who have mental receipts. People who refuse to let somebody tell them So you think I'm just gonna do something that's gonna only benefit black people? No.
No.
You ain't finna tell me that, fam. And I'm finna just rock with anything you say after that. I'm not gonna do it.
Not
Then,
going.
then you're not gonna play in my face like you black, but in every instance, in every commercial, and every ad that I've seen, because man, they got Kamala ads everywhere. It's always as a child of an immigrant mother.
Right.
My mom was the immigrant background. She was a short immigrant lady with an immigrant accent. The immigrant immigrated from
The
the
first
immigration.
South Asian, the first South Asian, the first Asian, the first Indian, the first. Well, hold on. When you gonna say block?
She ain't said it. She done had so many interviews and ain't said black one. And you Negroes are the dumbest of the dumb. Yeah, you know,
I
it's
see
like
it. I ain't even gonna talk about it. We ain't even gonna talk about that. We
nah,
ain't even gonna address that.
no. You know, you want to know why though? Because it gets to show you who I call them low self-esteem voters. Like you could like you they like fat girls, you know what I'm saying? Like super BBWs, like just big, all get out 10, like my 600-pound life big. And you can talk around them. You ain't gotta mention them per se. You ain't got to really commit to or say or do nothing to them, and they gonna rock with you right out of jail too. Right, just whatever you got going on, they just gonna rock with you. You ain't got to say my name. You can act like whoever you want to, baby. I love you. Y'all like, oh, is it the same Jamaican father that hasn't spoke that ain't showed up to no events? How about that? Ain't
Fam,
nobody
ain't
talking about
messed with
that,
her in the grip, P.
huh?
She ain't really been around her father. Hey, Nightfall, longer than that. It was 7 when they got a divorce, fam, and it been tight ever since. And she ain't been over to Jamaica, but like one time, you ain't never talked about the grandpa
Hey,
over there,
D, hey,
nothing.
hey, D, you feeling my low self esteem voter theory? They gotta be, fam. They gotta be. They gotta be, fam. There's no other because if you try to think about it from their angle, you'll go crazy because you can't throw logic out the window, and you know what I'm saying. You can't do that. But if you think in terms of a hurt person, like abused, black people's abused. We victims of white supremacy, and to change it, you gotta admit that. And like I know, there's a lot of people ain't no what white supremacy. Ain't nobody supreme over me. I do's what I want to do. Okay. All right, fam. Cool. Because if it ain't none, then you ain't got to do nothing about it. So that's already the low self-esteem tricking me. They not beating me. They not killing me in the streets. They not bringing all type of people over here to take my jobs and giving them money and resources. Oh, they not doing that. They love me. The Democrats love me. They said they was gonna give me reparations. They said it out their mouth. They said
25,000.
it.
25,000. You did the show on it.
That's gonna change my life.
For the better. I ain't gonna be able to get no house with it. I ain't gonna qualify for it, but I ain't first generation, but that's okay.
Hey, we finna start a new hashtag, y'all. Hashtag low self-esteem voters. What is that? LSV?
Yo.
Low self-esteem voters, man. They in this toxic relationship with not even just the Democratic Party, with the electoral process as a whole, right? they didn't scared you into thinking that your ancestors is gonna rise from the grave like motherfucking what's that the little
The
game from
Walking
back in the
Dead,
day.
cuz.
Oh, the Walking Dead. I was thinking the game though, but yes, your ancestors is gonna come back like the Walking Dead. You're gonna see dead people if you don't go to those polls. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be at home, and all of a sudden you're gonna be doing your dishes, and the wall's gonna start bleeding, and it's gonna be your great grandma like, I died for you to vote. Why you ain't vote for Kamala? No, fam, that's not gonna happen, bro. No, no. What's gonna happen is you're gonna go to work right that day after the vote and
Cuz said
wipe.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate you, viewers. Boy,
Thank you.
we got some smart
We got
viewers,
some smart
boy.
ones, man. Listen, this is what's gonna happen, y'all. This is what ultimately niggas are scared of. They're not gonna vote, right? They're not gonna go to the polls or not like that. They're gonna go to work the next day. And then, Peter, the team lead, or Angie, the supervisor, is gonna ask, so Jamaica, they might not ask you like who you voted for, but no. You're not gonna be able to show up with the pen, the I voted pen. And you're gonna feel like an outcast. They're gonna look at you like a lazy Negro because
Man,
you
they already, if you can't take fam, folks is going just to get the sticker so they can take a picture, a smelfie.
oh, you already know. They trying to put it on their little pen like, I voted.
Them is the same ones that wear green on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah. Them is them. Yes, that's them. But what neat? But I say that to say is, how like Professor Black Truth and Jace Black say, like, if you sit a black person in front of the right person, they gonna tell the truth. Like,
Right.
they ain't gonna know how to lie about not voting. And that's what the sticker's about. Because they got to tell you, look here now. I voted. You can't say nothing to me. I'm a productive member of society. Well, what did you get for your vote, sir? I ain't getting nothing but some hope and change.
Some hope it's some task force.
I
Don't
don't
forget
need
the
nothing.
task force.
I don't need nothing. I done came as far as than I ever thought I'd be. I can get some white coochie every now and then. And I got an iPhone. I ain't tell you I got a PS5, did I? I got a PS5 too.
And I just got the new J's now.
I'm living the dream now.
I got a dog.
I got a dog.
It's a bully now.
I'm trying to tell you now.
It's a Frenchie. I got a Frenchie now.
I'm living the dream is what I'm trying to tell you.
Like Martin said, like Martin had promised me.
Illegal immigrants got 150K, and all I got was a lousy sticker. That's bogus as hell. That's bogus. Think about that though, man. Like, real talk. They're really actually loading cousin them up. Like, please vote for us. We brought y'all over here. You seen all the money we gave you. Come on, man. Vote for me now. You better than them Negroes. Y'all work hard.
They lazy now. They lazy.
You seen that one Chicago video where the dude came out talking about no more money for y'all. Y'all lazy. Oh man, that was a doozy. Yeah, it was some migrants that or illegals. I'm sorry, I'm disrespecting. There were some illegals that had busted into like a city council member where black people was, and had the audacity and the nerve to call them lazy and say that they don't.
Illegal aliens, cuz.
I'm telling you now.
If you illegal, you illegal, cuz. I didn't make you illegal. You made yourself illegal.
Oh, that $150 grant is not a loan. It's a grant. Dude, there was just a lady on X crying because of the fact that she had to bust her tail for 2 years to come up for $25,000 to build her food truck. And then she had to sell it for whatever other reason. And then she gets a call from a migrant talking about he want to buy her food truck, name the price, and the government's going to pay for it. Name the
Dang.
price. We remember we did the story
Yeah,
about what was that
golly.
in California? I think that was that San Francisco where they was gonna be buying the food carts for them, buying the food carts, reimbursing them on the insurance, waiving the cost of their registration and fees, so that they can get out there and sell tacos without washing their hands.
And make people sick because it's happening here all the time.
Man, I'm talking about up here, dude. You any given corner that got more than 3 people walking past, they got a taco shop set up on the joint.
Period. A couple and a golf cart.
That was on the East Coast. You know we do so many. You know we do so many stories. Was that New York? Now, cause they got they must got it on both coasts because I know they got a program in California talking about the same thing. I know because me and my friend was just talking about shit. You just go right over there and get your joint paid for. It's right in Cali right now. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and take the wheel real quick here. What else you got for him, Jack Daniels?
Go ahead there, boy.
I'm just saying, do you got something else for him?
You know I always got some criminalities. I got did y'all know that the leading cause of death just reported is school shootings in teenage children and teens ages 1 to 17.
So are they gonna start targeting them little boys?
Huh?
Is they gonna
Right?
targeting them little boys though?
Is it gonna start though?
Nope, they're not.
Oh,
Because that's like, those people are considered casualties of war when it comes in terms of white supremacy. A few people just gotta die, you know what I'm saying? Just so they can have their freedoms and their giveaways and their goodies. A couple people gotta die, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's just the cost of doing business. That's just how it go.
and then my man, Newsom just signed in the smash and grab bill in the law.
He also just signed in a bill to give illegal migrants $300 in unemployment insurance a week, $300 a week. People who ain't even supposed to be employed now can get unemployment. But they just give it, boy. If you vote for a
But
Democrat,
so what's so funny is where all this money coming from? How come when we talk about reparations, you always broke? You ain't got no money. The economy. It gon' crash the economy.
because they already got got an earmark for Hector and them. They already know how much they about to spend on them, so they already telling you can't get none, fam. That's already set aside for them peoples, fam. I don't even, man. Well, we know why the dominant society ain't really making as much as uproar as they should be, because as long as the Negroes ain't getting nothing, they don't care. Just as long as you don't get the Negroes nothing.
And that's why, because you can't say it's so they'll vote for us because they don't vote for you.
Right. Just as long as the black people don't get it. But that's going to come back and bite them, just like it's been biting them, just like giving them folks hate crime bills, the same ones that's infiltrating and secret opping and spying and all of that. But you know what?
Secrets and carrying on.
Yeah, but what do we know? Yeah,
What
man, I appreciate y'all hopping in and rolling with us like that. Black reparations will crash the economy. Sure.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. That's the first thing they say. Well, if we give you some reparation, the economy. And then hold on, and then they'll hit you like this out of left field. Global warming. It's global warming. And why we can't give you reparation? There won't be a planet. You want there to be a planet, don't you?
Giving black people what they owe will crash the economy, but bringing an influx of millions and millions of people who ain't supposed to be here and funding them. That won't break the economy though.
No, not at all. Just
You paying two ways.
black reparation.
You paying in two ways, in multiple ways, really. But I mean, you're funding the people that's coming over here that's draining the resources. And that's taken away from your own citizens. That's sending money back to Guadalajara for his little cousins to come up here too. Because you know they sending the money back.
Oh, that's no doubt. They sending the bread back.
Have you seen the influx of those little money cards and them little phone cards and all of that? You go to a little corner store, it don't be nothing but them little send money cards and
What
phone.
you talking about? They opening up whole shops here, fam, that just do that. What you talking about?
That just send the money back cards.
That's all, P. That's all we got here, and we got them. We got hot Mexicano phones. That's what you want to make.
You got money, got it. Well, he said, while also sending billions to other countries that we don't control. Yeah, it's gonna come to a head. Well, you know, you would think. I think it's a lot of us over here on this side of the game that are smart, that think in these terms. And people were probably amazed, like, how do you guys think about that and still live fulfilled lives? Well, just because I decide to know what's going on doesn't mean that I stop with my own personal or internal plans to succeed or drive or do things. Like, you know, if anything, if you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? It's when you don't know is when you pull your hair out and you get crazy and you get depressed and you want to give up because you don't understand what you up against. And it might seem crazy to you. But when you know, you be like, oh, okay, that's that bull. Let me just find another little way because I already know. It's still gonna get done. Still gonna do it. It looked funny and shady. I already know what that is. You ain't got don't trip. It's all good, player. We just gonna move this way and still get it done. But see what the people that the Kamala supporters, they gonna blame Jesus the reason why they didn't get the job. And you shouldn't even put that on Jesus like that. You shouldn't do that. You just don't understand white supremacy, fam.
At all.
It ain't Jesus' fault, fam. It's not the devil at work, fam. Yeah,
Well,
you might.
Hold on. It might be a Neanderthal devil at work, though. Pete.
Yeah, actually, I was actually finna recant that one. When I said it, I was like, yeah, it might be the devil, though. It might be the devil.
Hold on, there might be. There just might be.
Yeah, no.
There could be a mayonnaise devilino around the corner.
It's definitely some devil in there somewhere. Some devil. But yeah, man, y'all, you maybe we should go over.
But hey, before we segue, I smell what Cuz saying though. How it do kind of get you hot, fam. You know, Cuz got a student, new freshman at Howard. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? You get to thinking about all these free dividends, P, going around while you getting the Johnny Hopscotched. Like, hold on, fam.
It takes a special hey, give you guys an applause and a pat on the back and a applause that you ain't went crazy despite the fact that you know exactly what's going on out here in this world, and you still push forward and continue to live a good life. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are awesome individuals. because not only do you know about this crazy system of white supremacy that we live in, you're able to digest it and still live a same, somewhat fulfilling normal life. You know, it's tough. It's a lot of people that's not like y'all. Y'all are some of the chosen few. A lot of people, they want to deny, they want to forget, they want to occupy, they want to do a lot of things to hop, jump, and skip around what's really going on, which is partly the reason why we ain't got our reparations right now. If we all got on code, like, like if we got on code like black people, like we all can agree what movies you ain't seen make you black, right? You could talk to all black people in the country, and I'm sure there's probably like 5 movies that they will begin to tell you that you ain't black if you seen yet. They ain't gonna turn around and tell you if you ain't fighting for the reparations that your ancestors owe, you ain't black.
Right, 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 right.
There's a lot of things that we as black people will go super duper duper hard for. All of us. Every last one of us will. But somehow they they done a good job. Like black people kryptonite is damn near unity.
Ooh.
They like you gotta be a strong individual. You gotta be more than super to block out all the programming because they done a good job now. They done an excellent job at locking our minds up from unifying.
But you know what though too. I want to point out though, when it comes to unity, every race and community and culture is not as unified as we give them fake credit for. What they are able to do that we are unable to do at the moment is get on code. They can become a collective because they historically beef amongst each other.
All the time.
The Asians are not clickulated like that. They're very separate. Koreans don't like this. If you
Yeah.
different color, we got the caste system.
Oh
They got
yeah.
all of that. So
Yes.
so we're actually more unified. But what we can't do is get on code. They're not unified. They
Yeah.
fight amongst each other all the time.
Yeah.
Only time they get on code, you know what, is against you, black people.
That is correct because you will definitely see Asian people, you know, going to masala bars or something like that. Like you'll see them intertwining it with amongst themselves, but they all get on code against you though. You
Look at
don't
look
see.
at North and South Korea. They gonna beef with each other, but you know what they both say? I don't like you niggas.
Right, straight up though. I bet you the same thing with the different Arab joints. They got the Sunni and the whoop de woo. But guess
Come
what?
on,
When they
fam.
both come over here, I know blah, and I don't like you Negros.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's it. But they don't got no unity like that, fam. Just like the Neanderthals, the male mafia. They are not no, fam.
They definitely ain't unified.
But what they will do is get on code against you, black people.
Yeah, so we need that code. That's what we need.
We
What is it
need
going?
that code. And
What
that
is it?
code is stop inviting everybody to the cookout.
That's
Here
first.
at Keep It P podcast, we've been saying there are no more invitations to the cookout.
All current invitations still in circulation have been expired.
Period. That's
They
it.
have been exhausted.
That's it.
They are no longer valid.
It's over.
That's
My,
one.
my son, he just a freshman at ASU, and he was trying to bring somebody to the cookout. And I said, no, fam's not invited. He can be as cool as he want to be. And there are allies, But why can't the allies stay outside the cookout? Hey, bro, I'll get back up with you after the cookout. I got to go to the cookout for a couple hours. I'll bring you back a plate. But you're not invited to the cookout, bro. You're not invited to Chinese New Year. You ain't invited to red light, green light. You ain't invited to Hanukkah. You ain't invited to Rosh Hashanah, fam.
Ramadan, none of that.
Hold on. And you don't even celebrate none of your own holiday. Let Tariq do a holiday. That old fake holiday.
What's a Rutta saying?
That stuff up.
What's a Rutta saying? What's that?
He just made that up.
See, I can't.
What that language he be? What all that stuff he be doing?
What you talking about there? Some tut language. What's some tut language?
What all that?
That is true though. Like we definitely don't rally. What's the FBA?
What's that?
What's that? I can't get behind that.
No potato salad, fam. We will not be doing rape. See, that's what I'm saying. We didn't allow certain crazy stuff to just infiltrate. Potato salad and raisins. If you don't stop, Splenda in the Kool-Aid. If you don't stop,
water pie.
Come on now. We're not doing all of this. No more invitations to the cookout. That's how you think Kamala snuck in.
Straight up. No, well, that's a little bit of the light-skinned girls, the leader syndrome too.
I'm sure that's in play, but I'm sure somebody invited her to the cookout.
I would like to see Kamala if she was dancing anything like she was on that ad.
Come on, she's off beat, P.
Way off beat.
Come on, fam.
That was the fakest how black dance ever. That should let y'all know she wasn't black right there. I know not all black people can dance, but majority can.
Come on now. Majority. And if you was in the HBCU and you pledged and you was in the sorority, y'all didn't do the dances in unison and the wooty scooty and the stepping. You didn't do none of that. You ain't did none of that.
I cannot see her dancing at all.
At all, fam.
She did not. If there was any pledge things like that, she had nothing to do with it. I'm sure. She had nothing to do with it.
Fam said that boule brown paper bag stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's how she got there. I'm trying to tell you now.
Golly.
I'm trying to tell you.
Even they gonna pretend in the mirror for many
hold up, y'all.
hours.
I got something for y'all real quick. Oh, I just found it. Hold on, y'all.
Work with us now.
Hold on, I got something for y'all real quick.
Hold on now. Hold on.
I got something for you now.
Let special interests keep ripping us
Look
off.
at this, y'all.
Over the weekend, Vice President.
Hold up. Thank you, babe. Check this out. This little dance right here. I just want y'all to see this little. Hold up. Who is it? Who auntie is this though? Who is this? Who dances like this, y'all? Check that out. Look at that. She looks stiff.
Super stiff. Golly. Whoa, what is that? What was that?
What's that? She never went to a party on campus.
Fam. She wasn't even in the royalty, P.
She looked like Barack Obama. She got that Barack Obama dance.
And we know he can't do a two-step to save his life.
Look at that. But black people riding with that, though. I'm just saying, this little stuff for me. Look at that. He tried. Look.
What is the what in the South Asian is she doing?
Her best rendition of a black lady at a barbecue.
That is the worst.
That's look at me. I'm a black lady at a barbecue.
And you right. Who fam? The whole top, P. Who's wearing that top, P?
Her dressing been suspect.
Fam, what are you doing?
I don't know what that. Yeah, well, her.
Hold on. Is that the gay pride shirt, cuz? Is that the Pussy Factory shirt?
Mm-hmm. That make me want to do this one though. I don't like.
That's
that.
what we were saying. Now for that fit, P. Who did that? Like, you ain't got no sister girls around you, huh? From the sorority, or they just all boolaying it?
No. Now look, hold on. This one's even worse.
No, stop.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give it to you.
It gets worse.
Yes. Actually, this looked like her brother. Hold on, check this out. Yeah, they look like they brothers and sisters. Look at this.
Our first guest could make.
What is that? What is that?
Ellen danced better than Cuz.
And 3 and 4 and 1 and.
All
right, I'm a tough black man. I hit the thing. Hold on, watch this. Hold on.
He went to the Will Smith School of Dancing, fam.
What is look at how he hold his hands. Like, what is that?
What in the hitch is he doing?
He's like, look, and 1 and 2 and 3 and thrust and
he tried to Smokey Robinson on it and just couldn't.
He was trying to do the booty bump, which was like popular, the spank. He's still doing the spank from back in the day. I ain't got no volume on it because I don't want him to get us on no BS, you know.
Yeah, no strike. We know Poop Tube would do that.
I'm just saying though, we should have known from the first time, y'all. We should have known. We should have known from the first time, fam. I've seen that before. That's what I'm saying. I got a long memory, fam. I can recall this stuff. That looked just like her. She looked just like him. Fake, and mo fake. Other than that, I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm a moja, foja, and scold you about being on cold. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring it on home, I have love with the peace and the blessings and Maloha. And I am out the Doha. For sure, you already know.
Vaughn Savage Media. Vaughn Savage Media.